And the late owl has landed again. I'm sitting down here with my old boy here. Got my old cat here in my lap. I'm a terrible insomniac. I just have my schedule is kind of like in between night and. Hello, Craig. How you doing? I got my old boy down here. I want to show you him. Here's Tinky. There's that little guy. He's just laying down here. He's about 21 years old. Just hanging out down here. He's like a son to me. I just come down here and it's so peaceful down here, he comes down here, lays on my lap, and then I figure I'd go ahead and go on live here and see if anybody's out there that wants to hang out. I don't have anything planned really, just doing that. Good to see you in here, Craig. I was trying to think. I had something I was going to talk about, but I forgot what it was. Hate that. Hello, Sadie. How are you? Good to see you. I can show you my little boy down here. I just showed Craig. Let me pull it down here here he is. This is my old boy Tink. He's going on 21 years old. He just came down here and he wanted to get on my lap, so he's very comfortable right now. Comes down here and he likes to come down here and listen to the tanks, and he likes to watch the fish once in a while. Is that right? Hmm? Yeah, so. Oops. If I get this thing back up here, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like your Jubilee. Oh, okay. Look at Jujubee, yep. I've had him since he was about 10 weeks old. Had 3 brothers, all from the same litter. And he still has his other little brother is upstairs with Kathy. He sleeps with her all night, and this guy sticks with me. Hello, TK. How you doing? I'm getting kind of in the habit of doing this late owl thing. It's kind of seems to be my thing lately. To hang out down here in the fish room. Came down here, then my old boy came down here. He wanted to lay on my lap, so he's keeping me company down here. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Yep, he's hanging in there for his old dad. He knows he's important. Don't you? My cat is not really my cat. He just comes in this here for a bit, and these for a bit. Oh, wow. 9 years. 9 years he's been with you. That's cool. And June is here. Hello, hello. I just came down here to hang out a little bit, and then I'll show you. I got my old boy came down. I keep showing everybody this because he's so cute. This is Tinky. He's about 21 years old, and he's hanging down here. I love cats. So look at this. He's going to tuck his head under and go to sleep now. He's so tired. Yeah, you know Daddy loves you, honey. You rest easy, son. You rest easy. I'm just going to talk with my friends here. Yeah. I can tell when he turns his head under like that and he puts his head down, he's out. He loves to lay on my lap and get warm and comfortable. He's a good boy. Yeah. I tell you what, to see him land like this is so peaceful. So how are you guys doing tonight out there? You're late owls like I am? I kind of like doing this later stream. Really, it's it's a quiet time down here. I have all kinds of animals. We've always had cat and dog people, but I have a bird and fish now. Yeah. Oh, you're making ramen. Nice. I made spaghetti tonight for dinner, and this time I was able to feed my wife before 2 o'clock in the morning, which was nice. And she's already eaten and she's sound asleep right now. That's when I'm awake. Yep, the same with me. I'm not a morning person. I'll be up tonight probably till about 4. Probably 4:30, something like that. And then thing of it is, I'll go to bed at 4:30, but I'll still be up at 9, between 9 and 10 tomorrow. Hello, Fish Fam Link. I'm getting seafood at the shop. Oh, nice. Oh, fish and chips. That's my favorite, fish and chips. I like with tartar sauce, too. Sometimes a little bit of squeeze of lemon on it makes it nice, too. Love it. I'll be up till around 3. Then I got to be up at 10 as well. Yep, that's pretty much my schedule, Sadie. Right there it is. 3 to 4, somewhere in that area. 3 to 4 o'clock. Now that's in Texas, so your 3 o'clock is my 4 o'clock. So about exactly the same as me then, because I usually go about 4 here in Michigan. Oh, I was starving a little while ago, but I made a big old plate, big bunch of spaghetti with meat sauce. Oh, it was delicious too. I'm actually not hungry. We can even talk about food tonight, and I won't have any problem. I'm just stuffed. Now, last night, I could have about passed out. I was so hungry. And then I went upstairs and made nachos, and I think it took me all of about 3 or 4 minutes to eat it all. It was like, ooh, it's gone. Hello, Sandy. Welcome back. I got to show you my boy here. I came down here, and look at him. He's just sound asleep on Daddy's lap. Yeah, he says he's tired. Tired old boy. Yeah, he's tired. Hello, Rob. Yep, this is Tinky. He's the one that hangs with me. Oh, he's got his eyes open a little bit, though. See his eyes? Yeah, it's okay, honey. It's Sandy. Oh, yeah. He is really tuckered out. Oops. Get this back on there. There we go. He's a tuckered out old boy. Yep. So I came down with a glass of grape juice and my cat hanging out down here. I just gave the fish their last feeding of the night. And then I'll go around and turn all the lights off before I head up. I like coming down here at this time of night. I'm not drinking any coffee tonight, just juice. I'm going to try and get my schedule back a little bit. I made my first round just a bit ago. Oh, okay. Had another 50 eggs this morning. Ooh, nice. Were those the Corridora eggs or the Plecos? Hello, something fishy. No one's awake bugging me for shit at night. Plus, it's cooler. Yeah, I like this time of night. Oh, on top of the 59 yesterday. Ooh, 50. Corey's nice. Yeah, it is peaceful. It is. We cooled to 91. Yikes, that is still pretty dang hot. But as I recall out in there, it's not quite so humid as it is here. I mean, it gets hot, but the humidity's a lot less. Oh, he just woke up. Am I talking too loud? Am I talking too loud for you? I'm sorry. Less humidity, yep. Do you know of an area called Vacaville, California? That's where Kathy's aunt and uncle lived at. It's up near the desert. And we went there one time, and I went out on their back deck, and it said it was 115 degrees. And I went out there, and I was like, it's not that bad. I mean, it had an overhang over it, so the sun wasn't beating down on me, but there was no humidity. But it was still pretty warm at 115 degrees. But I tell you what, you come here when it's like 85 or 90, and it feels hotter here than it did there because the humidity is so muggy. I'm happy at 70. Yeah, that's a good temperature, Rob. 70 degrees. I can go anywhere pretty much between 70 and 80 and be semi-comfortable, but I like it right around 74, 75 anymore. It's all flat land there. Yep, that's what it's like. And where they lived at, all their houses had like terracotta roofs. It seemed like it was made out of like terracotta piping, all the shingles or whatever. But it wasn't really shingles. It was more like terracotta pipe that covered the house there. Oops, just did something here. 22% humidity. That's nice. Are you ready for 65 already? Well, I'll tell you, I'm not rushing it because I hate winter. I'll take the heat right now while it lasts. Sandy says, yes, I have the temperature set at 75 winter and summer. Yep. That's a perfect temperature. I think our air conditioner right now is set at 73. But I just turned it off because I was down here and he was getting a little bit too cold, so I had to turn it off. I could tell because he got on my lap and he kind of like curls up and he starts shivering a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'll turn it off for him, get him warmed up. It's 65 upstairs and 83 downstairs. Wow. That's unusual. Usually the heat rises. It's cooler down here than it is upstairs. I know that. Is that where all your tanks are downstairs? Because these tanks do hold heat, and I can tell you when I'm on the other side of this group of tanks right here. There's another set of tanks on the other side, and it's warm between them. I think it's just the water heat that holds it in. Again, keeps the whole room a little bit warmer. Upstairs is an add-on, and it's super insulated. Oh, and the kitchen is where. Oh, that's right. The kitchen is where your tanks are. I think we talked about this. If my kitchen had my tanks in it, well, for one thing, I wouldn't have any room to cook. Oh yeah, the hairless dog. Oh yeah, they will get. I was looking at a Sphinx cat, the hairless cat, and I was like, oh, they look so pitiful. I mean, you just want to give them a hug because they look like they're freezing to death. Blah. Hey there, Mike. How we doing? Talking about our weather, and I got my old boy here with me, so you're doing. Uh-oh. What's happened, Mike? I can tell when you're not feeling good. Let's see here. I've been going through a lot of stuff too. I know the feeling. I should have went on. I don't know why I went on the YouTube one. I should have went on StreamYard tonight. I could invite guests up here, and I didn't even think about it this time. I just clicked on the other one here. "78 degrees in your house." That's pretty warm. Oh, flare up. Nothing. It'll pass. Okay. It was a holiday weekend, and it already don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, I know it. I wish you didn't have to. I really wish I could actually get a job and be able to leave and work. But right now, I can't. We could use it if I was able to. I feel that I had a panic attack, sneak up on me while driving today. Ooh, no. I hate panic attacks. I get those every once in a while, too. Sometimes I think it's not fair. You got all these multi-billionaires. They don't do anything, and then everybody else has to make money for them. So it's like, I don't know. I think the wealth division between, like here in America, I think the top 1% has more money than the rest of the 99% combined. I do believe. Hello, Jorge. Welcome. Good to see you. I was just mentioning a minute ago, I said I wish I would have went on my StreamYard instead of the YouTube app. It's the American dream. Yeah, it is. Only problem is only 1% get the dream, 99% of us get the nightmare. And they still got more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a decent living and making, good money and stuff, but it just doesn't seem right for somebody to have, like got people like Elon Musk with, hundreds of billions of dollars. And then you got people living on the street. I have neuropathy. Oh yeah, that's very painful too, the neuropathy. My sister, with her, she had type 1 diabetes. She gets the neuropathy in her legs, and her feet, and she could barely even walk. It was so painful for her. One thing at a time. It's overwhelming to see the big picture nowadays. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's hard work. I know that he didn't get there just by, I don't think he came from a poor family, but he really did work his tail off to get where he is. Yep, he's rough. Yep. Yep. It is. So I had to treat both of my cats tonight. We got this medicine that I have to put, I cut these rubber glove fingers off, and then I have to put it's an ointment that increases their appetite, because right now they're not really, they're eating, but they're getting old, so they're getting kind of, like the little boy upstairs, he's real thin, and he hasn't been eating very much, so it's to increase their appetite, so I'm hoping that it works. Hello, Sunfish for Fish. We're on earlier today. That was fun. Started talking about guns and stuff, and I was like, I just jumped out of there right at the wrong time. I enjoy that kind of stuff. Hello, Stephen P. And Benoksky. Hello. All the late hours are coming out. All right. Sunfish for Fish. Heck yeah, you bet. Yeah, I went to the range on Saturday, had a good time with some friends, and that was only my third time out this year. I mean, that's not very good. I usually go every week, but I haven't been able to. So, yep, froze. From Africa. What did I miss here? We got from Africa, froze. I really enjoyed you. Yeah, I do too. I really do. I used to be on the Glock team here at one of the gun stores. We have a range. It's inside, and I shot for Glock for quite a long time, for quite a few years. He has a lot in common with President Trump. Oh yeah. What do you all think about the election coming up? I mean, I don't mind talking about politics once in a while. I mean, it's a fish channel, but this time of night it's basically just a wind down time, and so I don't mind it. I mean, some people refuse to have it on their channels and stuff, but that don't bother me. Hello, Christine. Hello. You know, when I came on here tonight, came down. Well, I'll show you here for one thing. I showed everybody else. I don't think you've seen him yet. But this is old Tinky. He came down and I got on my lap. And he's been sleeping down here. This guy's just about 21 years old now. It'll be in, I think December is when his birthday is. So we got the three of them when they were about, I think, 10 weeks old. And we got them late, either late February or early March. I can't remember which. But we got 3 of them. But he's doing good. This is Tink. And I had to treat him. I had to put some ointment inside of his ear to get him his appetite going a little better, because he hasn't been showing a lot of interest with his food lately. And he's not really light, but the other little boy upstairs is. You don't have access to this feature. What's it saying on my screen here? Okay. It was showing something on there. It was weird. I had my mouse in the wrong area. More like dumb and... Oh, I missed something here. We do have it better than most. Oh, good night, Rob. I'm off to the land. Take care. You have a good evening, Rob. We'll see you tomorrow. More like the dumb and deceitful. Yep. The cat looks wise. He's very wise. He's basically the master of the house, Stephen. I mean, we say that we own the cats, but we do all the work for them, and they call the shots, basically. I mean, seriously, he is the boss. There's no sense in denying it. We need term limits. Yeah. Especially for the Senate and in the House. I live in my bubble, so I try not to stress over it. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing we can do about it, really. I mean, when you get right down to it. I mean, we vote. All we can do is vote. But I'm kind of reluctant to vote this year because I don't feel very strong about either candidate. And I don't want to be, I don't know, it just doesn't seem, keep the corruption to a minimum, yeah. It's one of those situations. I think in all my years, this is the worst feeling election that I've ever had. I mean, I have more doom and gloom over this one than any of the other ones in the past. And so I don't want to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to vote this time. Hopefully in 4 years we'll be able to do it again and find out what's going on. I think it's all a show, to be honest. I think the lobbyists buy. Yeah, they buy what they want. And we are afforded the idea of choice. It's an idea of choice, you're right, but it's not really a choice. It's like you're free to do this, but you can't do this. You know, it's freedom with a leash. Yeah. Yep, just keep stockpiling that ammo. You better believe it. I tell you what, though, what I did is I stockpiled an entire, well, I got a safe just absolutely packed full. I got it right before the crash of 2008, and I got everything really super cheap. And I mean, I bought a lot. I mean, I sunk a lot of money into it. So I probably have enough. I probably don't have to buy any more for the rest of my life, and I can go to the range every week and still have plenty. Hello, Melvin. Melvin is in the building. That means you got to hit that like button and make Melvin happy to let everybody know that he's in the building. My parents were preppers. Yeah. That's a good thing to do, though. I tell you what, when you think about it, we are responsible for taking care of ourselves no matter what happens. And if something big were to happen, I mean, they're going to be so busy worrying about themselves. Nobody's going to be able to come and help. You got to be able to you got to have something for yourself squared away, to get you through the rough times, and it can last a long time too. They're saying have 2 weeks worth of food or something, but you want to have a lot more than that, because if something breaks down a long term, and say if there's no electricity, no water, that's bad. If my wife knew I was talking about this, she'd probably turn off the power. She doesn't like me talking about it. It's because I follow this kind of stuff, and I've been, preparing for a while. It's pretty simple, really. If you like what's happening, keep voting for more. If you want change, vote for the other. Yep. You don't like either. Just what they stand for. Yep. Calling it a night. Hopefully, see you all on Sunday Wave Maker stream. Yes, you'll see me for sure, Mike. And we have the Wave Makers next Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Central Time, or 8:30 Eastern, yeah, Eastern Standard Time, and then Central Time would be 7:30. That's Mike's time. I'm over in Michigan, farther to the east. I follow it because I want to write legislation, but that's also why I have a pretty good idea how this is going to go. Yeah. I got an idea how it's going to go, too. I mean, the real problem is the candidates, they could make a difference, are not allowed to participate. Yeah. It just seems like the whole political system, I mean, it's polarized. You got the left and the right. They're always pulling against each other or pushing against each other, and they don't make any leeway either way. It's like either you're fighting upstream or you're fighting downstream, costing so much more money than if they just agreed on something and made something work. They're just so hell-bent on defying the other just for the sake of doing it, whether it's right or wrong. They want to object. What is Melvin saying here? Yeah, Jeff, so true. And also let everyone know that we are all in the building. Yes, we are all in the building, Melvin. We sure are. Yeah. Yep. So I guess, I might vote, but I really, like I say, I don't want to cut my own throat either way. So if you don't feel comfortable with it, I mean, I already know who my wife's voting for because she's always been very liberal. That's the way she's always voted. We tend to do the opposite thing, but what are the differences between the two parties? They say that's right. They tell you something's different just to make you think that what they're doing is right, when they can change it at a moment's notice to suit their needs. As long as it fits their agenda, they can make adjustments to it, and the system is really not put in place to serve us. It's put in place to make them rich. You better believe that. That's exactly right, Christine. That's exactly right. Every time they vote on something, it's to give themselves a raise and cost the taxpayers more money, to give them a golden parachute. So when they're done, they're going to be making more money than most people make, working full time at the peak of their life, at the height of their, livelihood. And they will retire on that and have it for the rest of their lives, and free health care. I'm torn. I'm fiscally conservative, but socially liberal. I don't care for either party. Yep. Yeah, me either. I wish we could get a decent independent that would actually be for the people and for the country, and not for themselves. I mean, it'd be nice to have somebody that really stood for, the actual working people, people that are everyday citizens, instead of the super rich or, doing what the lobbyists are bidding for them. They give them money, do this for my country, make this tax loophole for this situation. Here's some money for that. It's like, it's all corrupt. It seems like it's just not, it's not on the up and up. Yep. That's what they're doing. They're on the take. They're taking money from lobbyists. They're buying votes. Yeah. But even though talking about this really is a fish channel. But I just every once in a while, it's good to have something else. At this time of night, I was like, I could walk around and show all my fish or whatever. But oh yeah, that's right. Plus, I guess they don't go to jail for their wrongdoing. No, they don't. No, they get special privileges. Yep. Well, look at Sandy or what was it now? Nancy Pelosi. Her husband got pulled over and he blew like a 2.0 or something. He was drunker than a skunk, and he was absolved of it. I mean, he was like, they took him away, but he was immediately released. I don't think he had to pay any bail or anything. I tell you, that's wrong right there. He's made of flesh and blood just like everybody else. He's drunk. He shouldn't be allowed to get away with that. He should, in fact, for people of that status, they should have to pay a larger fine to make it hurt, like it would hurt anybody else that it happened to. Melvin saying hello to Sandy. Neither party does, never have. That's right. Absolutely right. Mm-hmm. When I see stuff like that, like with her husband that did that, it's like, and then you could take somebody who's, let's just, for the sake of saying it, let's say just the average person, say they, just to create a scenario, a man and his wife who've been married for, say 10 years or something, they had a fight or something, and the guy goes off to the bar and drinks, and he might be in financial problems or something. He gets pulled over, they're going to nail him with like $10,000 of fines, all kinds of stuff. And then you got somebody who's a multimillionaire like Nancy Pelosi's husband, and he gets out. They don't even give him a slap on the wrist. They're just like apologizing to him as he walks out the door. That to me is wrong. That's terrible. Yep. Killed my biological. Oh no. Son of a huge car dealership owner here and bought the PD new. And they conveniently lost the blood sample. Isn't that terrible? That is such horseshit. The politicians here are very open about how above us they are. Yeah, that's both parties argue and call each other names as if they are school children. We deserve a better choice for both parties. Yes, we do. Amen to that. I got this white grapefruit, grape juice. Oh my God, is it delicious? I'm having that tonight instead of coffee. They will pay for that with their souls. You better believe it. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. That happened to your mom. Now, see, if that had been Nancy Pelosi's husband that did that, he would not pay any penalty for killing anybody. See, that's how elite they what power corrupts the law. It's just terrible. That's right. God sees everything. Money has power these days, and most people have a price. Yes. Well, the way I see it is the people that are in politics, they make a decent wage. I mean, really, they don't need to be on the take. It's just greed at that point. They're already making probably six figures anyway, $100,000 minimum. Because even when you get into the state government, the upper echelons of that, they're making 100,000 plus, and then you get into the federal government, and they're making more than that because it's the next level up. It goes from the state, then goes to the federal, and then up to the cabinet and all that kind of stuff. So they're making good money already. They don't need to take bribes to vote a certain way on certain stuff for the billionaires, and that's what they're doing. Yep. I have nothing against money. In fact, when I have it, I enjoy it, but I don't let it command me, like my decisions on anything. In fact, I'm the kind of person that gives a lot of it away. If I have an abundance of something, I always share it. That's the way I've always been. That's the reason why I'm probably going to be poor my whole life, because I don't really need to be wealthy to be happy. I'm happy right now with virtually no money, and so it's not a big deal for me. I appreciate everyone's condolences. My grandparents adopted me and my three little brothers, so we're not without a family. But it was rough to learn all about that growing up. Oh yeah. And I am so sorry, Sadie, about that. I feel like these people that yeah. It is. Yeah. Yep, life can be it seems like life can be cruel, and sometimes it's really hard to forgive somebody like that. I mean, I don't know if it's possible even sometimes. I mean, my mother, she passed away of cancer, so she wasn't killed, but so I don't know what you're feeling. I mean, I know it's hurting. I know it's very hurtful and all that, but I don't know how I'd handle it. You never know. I'd probably try to get my own revenge on the person or something if I knew who it was. So it's a good thing I don't. It's a good thing it didn't happen to me. I mean, it wouldn't have been good. Oh, it did it 3 times in a row that time, Melvin. Look at that. He has some type of glitch when he types something that comes out double or triple. That's happened to me a few times on my phone where it would do that. No, that's okay. You don't have to delete them, Melvin. You don't have to delete them. I was just letting her know what the reason why it came out 3 times is all. No, you're good. It's not your fault. It's a technology glitch. I was just pointing it out to you. I just wanted because it came out 3 times instead of 2. I'm sorry to hear that my grandma passed in 2020 from cancer. My grandma, 94, just 4 years old. So people call mom and dad are my maternal grandparents. Yeah. I only knew one of my grandparents, and that was my grandma on my mom's side. All my other grandparents were all passed away before I was born. So I had my grandma. I think she passed away when I was 8, and that's the only grandparent that I ever knew. And then my mom, my dad was the last parent. He was in 2010. So, yeah. Oh, in 2020. I'm sorry, June. I didn't know that. Yep, my mom passed away in 98. She was only 66 years old when she died. I think I mentioned this on another stream one time. It's a, just a basic, I don't know why I think of numbers in the way I do, but when I was born, she was 33 years old. And when she died, I was 33. So it's just an odd play on numbers. It just kind of, I don't know why those things come into my mind like that, but it's weird. Oh, that's wonderful, Sandy. That is really, really good. That is very good, Sandy. I'm so glad to hear, happy to hear that. Yes. Well, so I probably should change the subject somehow. Otherwise, I'm going to get, I don't know, get a little bit. Yeah. No, no, you didn't bring us all down, honey. No, no, nope, you didn't. We were talking about the political. We were already down. That's worse. What you have is worse than the political system. But yeah, we were already on a trajectory that was kind of like, let's head on down this way a little bit. But you know what? We're all here right now, and we all care about each other. So that's what matters. We got to live in the moment. We can't keep looking at the past and judging our future by the past, because that's back there, and we're going this way. We're moving forward. No, you're all right, honey. Don't worry about that. Hey, J Rock, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Something fishy, Jeff. What heater set up after the failed one? Oh, the heater I put up after the one that failed. I just put it's called Day 2. It has a smart chip in it, and it has a titanium thing that's not supposed to explode. Hopefully, we have the ability to change the future. We have to stay positive. You bet. It's nice to have y'all in my life. I'm very appreciative of y'all. Oh, well, we're lucky to have you too, Sadie. You're a wonderful person, and you've been really kind to all of us in here. We do appreciate you. J Rock, doing good. Just scheduled an unboxing video coming out at 4 a.m. Oh, nice. I'll watch that before I go to bed then. Nice. So I'm going to make it. I'll let it be a surprise. I'm not even going to ask. Yep, we'll watch it. I may have to disturb my little boy and go get another glass of this juice because my mouth gets so dry when I start talking so much. Me? Oh yeah, about every night. 3 to 4, between 3 and 4 a.m. I've been up later than that though. It depends on if I have insomnia or not. But tonight I stopped drinking coffee around I think about 8 o'clock. So I can tell that I'll probably be able to sleep a little easier tonight. I sleep till about 9 or 10. I only get about 5 to 6 hours at the most. Sometimes I'll wake up at 8 o'clock and I'll be up. I'd like to be able to get like 6 or 7 hours on a regular basis, or even 8. They say you're supposed to get 8 hours, but I haven't seen 8 hours sleep in a lot of years. Sleep is overrated, yeah. Sometimes you think about it. I mean, you're sleeping your life away. I mean, you're missing stuff. That's what I think bothers me is that if I'm sleeping, I'm missing out. So I just don't want to do too much. I know that's weird, but okay, that's not bad. That's how I do it too. 2 a.m. usually up by 8. Oh, okay. And me, it's now you must be so 4 a.m. You're Eastern Standard Time then. So I'm in Michigan. I'm in Eastern Standard Time as well. Oh, you're Mountain Time. Oh, okay. So you're back 2 hours from me then. So where you're at right now, it must be 11:47. I'm guessing. Oh, 6 a.m. Okay, yeah. Yep. And right here, it's 1:48 right now. All right. Yep. So your 4 a.m. is yeah, later for me then. Yep. It's 12:48 where you're at. Yep. You're an hour back. Yep. You're Central Time in Texas. I've only been to Texas once. I went to Austin. We went there and we stayed about a week. It was nice. It was in late February, early March, and the temperature wasn't bad. It was like high 60s, low 70. A lot better than it was in Michigan, I can tell you that. When we left, it was a bitter cold back in 2018 is when we went. My analytics are all over the board as far as what my viewers watch. So I'm trying to hit the early people. Yeah, it's kind of like Russian roulette when you do it. Sometimes you just upload it whenever you want to. Sometimes just random is the best. I've never tried to do it at a certain time on anything, but I love Texas, but it's so big. It is a big state. It's huge. Yep. I was talking with people from the UK, and we were looking at it. Michigan, between the Upper and Lower Peninsula, is almost exactly to the acre what Great Britain is, England, for a whole country the size of Michigan. If you look at your YouTube studio, it will tell you when your viewers watch mostly. Yep. Oh yeah, I've seen them. Now it shows the times too. I know it shows the demographics, like if it's men or women or whatever. There's Melvin. Hello. Food. You got your fish and chips, Craig? I love fish and chips. Nice. Do you use tartar sauce with yours? can talk about food now though, because I'm not starving like I normally am at this time of night. Lemon, oh yeah, that's nice too. I like a little bit of lemon and then also tartar sauce, and I dip my fries in the tartar sauce chips. Yeah, it is good. Oh yeah, I know Phantom's going to enjoy some of that. Well, that's what I do when I get fish and chips and bring them home. These guys, they love it too. But I just have to blow on it and cool it down. I don't want them to burn their little mouths on it if it's too hot. But they will. They'll chow down on it. Won't you? Hmm? Hello. I wish I would have launched this with StreamYard. I tell you what, I didn't even think about it. I just like I know the reason why I did it because I've been in the habit of using the YouTube because I keep running out of my hours on StreamYard, but it just renewed on the 4th of August. Oh, okay, Jeff. Are you talking to me? Oh, okay. I missed something here. Or are you just talking about how I like fish and chips? It's good. Jeff P in top chat or all chat. I'm in. It says top chat. I'm not sure if that's the one I should be in. Let's see here. Top chat, I think. Where do I find that at? All I see there is it says. Oh, let me see here. Live chat. There's live chat on here. This is There's top chat, live chat, and yeah. So I think it's the live chat I need. That's where we're at. Yeah, I got it on live chat now. Live chat now. And Melvin says, "Oh, okay, Jeff." Now, are you talking to Jeff Kane or are you talking to me? I'm not sure what. 17 of us and the wee hours. Yeah, there's a lot of late owls. I've always been a night owl, really. It's my time. I come down here and work. It's peaceful, not many interruptions or anything. Just come down and do what I got to do. You're supposed to be on all messages. I think it only gives me the option. Let me see here. What is this? If I touch on the three dots over on the side, is that going to knock me out? Let me see what this does. Participants, timeline. Nope, that's just community moderation. At the very top, I click on the live chat. I see top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Live chat, all messages are visible. And then the other one is the fan funding, super chat, super. Yeah, so I think it's live chat. That's all messages. Yeah, that's all messages there. You're supposed to be on all messages. Yep, that's what this one is, live chat. Yep. Jorge, I think I forgot to say hi to you. Christine said from Sweetacre Coy. My great-great-grandmother passed away before my time. Grandfather passed away before your time. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Well, the great, my actual just regular grandparent, they were all gone except for my grandma on my mom's side. But my dad's mom and dad were both passed away before I was born, and my grandpa on my mom's side was before I was born. Yep, that's what he said. Yep. Hmm. Yes, indeedy. Yep, you just said that. Hmm. Do you all follow the Olympics? My wife's been following the Olympics. I've been watching a little bit, but she's been following it pretty close. Good morning, William Jensen. How you doing? The night owls have gathered, and the early birds too. You're one of the early birds, aren't you? This is where the early birds and the late owls meet. Yeah. I'm gonna grab me some more juice, guys. I'll be back in just a moment. If that's all right. I'm really parched. Here's my boy. He's gonna walk upstairs with me. Let me help you down here, honey. Oh, I'll be right back. Come on, guy. Come on. Glass. Okay. I'm just gonna bring the bottle down here this time because it's so good. I want to have to keep making excursions upstairs. This stuff is so refreshing. My goodness, I just love it. I'm usually guzzling Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew or something, but this right here is tastes a lot healthier. It's really good. Another 30 before I head off to bed. Another 30 minutes? Yep. Yeah, I probably will wind this up here in a little bit, a few minutes. Oh, yeah, I know it. Especially when you're watching them on the, what is it, the really thin plank, and they're like doing flips on it. It's only 4 inches wide. The kind of balance you would need for something like that is just astonishing. I was watching the gymnastics. Early birds or vacation is over. Like watching the events. Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to move like that, wouldn't it? My new shrimp arrived tomorrow. Oh, nice. Are you getting Caradina shrimp, Craig, or are they the Neo Caradina? I'm thinking about starting a Caradina shrimp tank. Oh yeah, I have to do a stream when they arrive. Was TK, did I see? It's so hot out, like 85 degrees. Yikes. Now, are you also in Texas, TK? I forget which. Feels like that. It's 83 in my downstairs. Yikes. Oh, neocaridine. All right. What color are you getting? I was talking with Mark Shelley earlier. He's. I might get some more from him as soon as I get my new rack set up. Oh, I knew that. Hello, Melvin. Maryland. Oh, wow. It is hot on the East Coast. It is hot for Maryland, yeah. I always thought that Maryland and Massachusetts and all that up there was a cooler area. But I guess my friend Jason from Five Star Betta, he's in Massachusetts. He said it's been so hot he can't even. He goes down to his fish room. He says it's like 90 degrees down there. Hello, Jeff Kane and Craig. Hello, Melvin. Heat wave 2 months now. Whoa. It has been one hot tamale this summer. I know that. You all right? You want to come back up here? Yeah, he didn't follow me up. Come here. Come here. I'll get you. I'll pick you up. Don't worry. Oh, I got you. I got you. You little monkey. Yeah. Yes. Tamales. Yeah. Those are good. Very good. You just can't stand to be away from me for very long at a time. Have a good night, Craig. Good night, Jeff. Nice. Oops. What happened? Oh, no. How do you cool your tanks when it's that hot? Oh, wow. We're getting a hurricane this weekend here. Hurricane Debbie. It's 20, yeah, 205. It says 204 on my computer. Yeah. Close enough. I don't cool mine, but I have stuff that prefers 75 to 83. Yeah, most of my stuff is good in high. They can handle up to, except for my Goodeids, they need a little cooler. They want to keep that under like 78 or a little bit lower. So it never gets quite that warm down here. Usually, well, maybe up to about 78, maybe even up to 80, depending on how hot it is outside. But I took the heater out completely, so there's no heater. So generally, it keeps it a couple degrees cooler from the water. Yep, that's right, Melvin. It is 2:05 a.m. Yep. Look at here. Look at those pretty eyes. Yeah, you got some pretty looking eyes. Look at yourself. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yep, 2:05 a.m. Yep, you're right, Melvin. Is that you or is it your computer glitching? I don't know. 2:06. Right. Yeah, it is getting up there. So maybe what we should do is I will probably go ahead and get this old boy upstairs and get him to bed where he needs to be. You tired? Hmm? You tired, old boy? Or are you having fun? You look like you're having fun. Yeah. If you're on the app, it may need the cache cleared. Yeah, that might be. I've been to Texas once when my brother got married in 2023. What part of Texas was that in, Melvin? I've been to Texas once when my brother. Yep, you just said that. Yep, 2023. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. Look it up here. Hey, look it up here. There, look at that little boy. There, go this way. Let him see your cute face. Yes. Let him see how pretty you are. Yes, you are. Your daddy's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, I've only been to Austin, Texas so far. But hopefully, I wouldn't mind getting down there again sometime. It'd be nice. I meant to say when my brother first got married. Yeah. No, it's not. It's actually 2:08 a.m. Now it's saying 2:05. Yeah, I think there might be something wrong with your phone or computer or something. It keeps repeating stuff. But, yeah. Well, everybody, I think what we'll do is I'll wrap this particular one up for the night, and I got to get this old. I got to carry him upstairs. He has a hard time making it up the stairs now, so I actually carry him up now. He can make it, but I just don't want him to have to work too hard. I make it easy on him. I spoil this little boy, so I'll get him up there, and I baby him a lot. No, got to take care of my little baby here. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at, and be good to yourselves and each other. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you all next time. And I love you guys. Have a good day, good night, or good morning. Bye bye. And I'm going to figure out now where this one's at on this one. There it is in stream. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night, Stephen. Good night, Sadie. Good night, J Rock, Christine, everybody else, Sandy. Love you guys. Bye bye. Oh, fell on me. Oh, careful.